So hi everyone, let's just continue the sets part which we were doing last class. Okay, so let's just continue this thing up. So if we just start with a fresh question just to brush up the things up. So here it is asking if D is a subset consisting of elements 1, comma 3, comma 5 and E is having elements as 3, comma 4, comma 5 and F is having the elements 1, comma 5, comma 10, then you have to find D union E, D intercept F, okay, these things. Okay, now this question is very very easy. You can take a pause. You can just pause the video and then you can just do check out the answers with me. Okay. So yeah, let's start. First question is D union E. So that means we will be consisting. It will be consisting all elements present in D and E, but no duplication should be there. Okay. So when we would be doing it up, we'll be getting what? We'll be getting 1, comma 3, comma 5, comma 4. Since 3 and 5 are present in both, so we won't be taking that off. Okay, so this will be D union E. That's the first part. Second part, it is D intercept F. So that means the common element present in D and F. So it will be what? 1 is present in both, but 3 is not present, 5 is present in both. So yeah, so D intercept F will be 1, comma 5. It's as simple as that. Okay, now let's go on with C, which is asking you the number of elements present in E intercept F. So E intercept F means we need to find out the common elements present in both E and F first. Okay, so common elements present in E and F is 5 only, I think. Yeah, 5 is there. So 5. So the number of elements in E intercept F will be how much? It will be 1. Okay, that means only one element is there. The next question is that D union E intercept F. So firstly, we have already calculated D union E. Okay, now we need to take its intercept. That means its intercept with what? With F. We have to take intercept with F, which is 1, comma 5, comma 10. That means we need to take out the common elements between these two sets. So 1 and 5 are the answers, I think. Yeah, correct. So 1, comma 5 is the answer for D. Then E. E says D intercept E union F. So D intercept E, we haven't got it, but yeah, we can calculate it. So D intercept E will be what? Common elements between D and E. So it will be 3 only. Yeah, 3 and 5 is there. So D intercept E is. So you should do it step by step rather than just mugging it up at once. Okay, and then D intercept E union F. So D intercept E is basically 3, comma 5. Union F. F is 1, comma 5, comma 10. So overall the answer will be 1, comma 3, comma 5, comma 10. So that's how the thing goes on. So the answer will be 1, comma 3, comma 5, comma 10. Okay, for this question. And then it is asking you number of elements in D union F. Okay, so D union F we haven't calculated it up, so we can calculate it. So D union F will be what? It will be 1, 3, 5 and 10. 4 elements are there. Okay, it's similar to D union E only. So D union F actually will be what? Okay, it will be okay. Initially we calculated D union E, I think, by mistake. No, it's same. It's correct. Okay, this is the D union E. I actually thought this was just there. No. 1, comma 3, comma 5, comma 10 is D union F. So number of elements in D union F is how much? It's 4. So 4 should be your answer. Very simple, very easy to make. Classify the things. Now the next one, state whether true or false. D is a subset of E union F. That's the first question. So where is E union F? I have calculated it, I think. Okay, we haven't calculated it up. So we need to calculate that first. First we need to calculate E union F. So E union F, which if you just see, it will be 1, comma 3, comma 4, comma 5, comma 10. 5 elements are there. Yes or no? Without duplication. Duplication should be there. Should not be there. So D is consisting of 1, comma 3, comma 5. So 1, 3 and 5 all are present. So yes, correct answer it is. So this is true. Then the next one is 3 belongs to E intercept F. So E intercept F we calculated, that is 5. So 3 belongs to this 5? No, it's false. And then I part is 4 does not belongs to D intercept E. So D intercept E is 3 comma 5 and 4 doesn't belongs to it. Correct. So true. So that's how we can just do this question. Very easy. Okay. Now the next kind of question is, like, I will help you with regards to it. Okay. So the first part is that this set has been given to you. Universal set has been given and then two sets are there inside it, M and N. Okay. And the first question is that you have to find M intercept, number of elements in M intercept N. Now very easy again. But the first step should be calculating M intercept N. And M intercept N over here will be what? The common elements present will be in M and N, and that is 6 and 8. So the number of elements present in M intercept N will be what? It will be 2. As simple as that. Okay. The next question is that you have to calculate the number of elements in N. So the number of elements in N is how much? It's basically 6, 7, 8, 9. So 4. 4 is the answer. Direct. C part, M union N. What are the elements present in M union N? So let's see. 1, 2, 4, then 6, 8, 7 and 9. Simple. Very, very simple. Okay. Then comes the tough part. Okay, for right now. That means M complement your intercept N. Okay, that's the part. So let's discuss it. Okay, now for this you need to be careful. Okay, first you need to see what are the elements in M complement. What does M complement mean? That we'll be taking every element present in the universal set leaving M. So if we just leave M, what are the elements present in M complement? Those are 7 and 9. So we'll be taking 7 comma 9 over here, and we will be taking its intercept with N. So N is having elements as 6, 8, 7, 9. And we're taking the common elements between the two sets, so that will be 7 comma 9. So that will be our answer for this question. Very simple again. Yes or no? Like that we can go with the E part also. N complement intercept M. So we'll be just taking out the number of elements present in the universal set living in. So those will be basically 1, 2 and 4. So 1, 2 and 4 will be taking on one side, and then we'll be taking its intercept with M. So M is basically 1, 2, 4, 6, 8. So the answer will be actually 1, 2 and 4. Like that we need to do. So hope you must have understood till this part. Okay, let's move on further. Okay, let's continue. So we did up to E part. Now let's talk about the F part. Okay, F is also very simple for to understand. Okay, so here it is asking you in the F part. Let me change my pen color. Okay, it is asking you M intercept N complement. So for that, first you need to calculate the M intercept N part. So what does that mean? We'll be taking out the common elements present in M and N. So the common element present in M and N is basically 6 comma 8. Okay, and then it is asking you to take its complement. That means we'll be just taking all the elements except this 6 comma 8 present in the universal set. So in that case it will be what? It will be 1, 2, 4, 7 and 9. So that will be your answer. It's just like that. So I would love that if you can do G, H and I from your side only. Okay, and then you can post the answer in the comment section. Right. Let's proceed. Now you can see this question also. Okay, very easy again. Okay, the first one, it is asking that if x equals to 1 to 10, it goes from 1 and then it goes and continues to 10. Then for y it is like the multiple of 2 we are taking up to 20. And for the next one z, we are taking all the elements. Okay, so as I told you, x is an element. This colon means such that such that what? X is an integer and it lies between 15 and 25. Okay, including 15 and 25 also. So we're taking all the integers including 15 and 25 from 15 to 25. Okay, so 15, 16, 17 and so on up to 25. Now it is asking you the first question, x intercept y. So that's very easy. You have to take the common elements between x and y. So in that case, the best would be how much? It will be 2, 4, 6 and 6, 8 and 10. In this set, it will be 12, 14. So these won't lie in the x part. So that's the part you need to understand. Second one is y intercept z. So that will be what? That will be, if we talk about y intercept z, so that will be what? That will be 15, not 15, 16, 18, 20. That's it. Okay. And then x intercept z. So in that case, you'll be getting a phi, a null set, because there are no common elements between the two sets. That's a good thing for us to know. Now it is asking you number of elements in x union y. So if I talk about x union y, so it will start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on up to 10. It will take all the numbers. But then it will be taking the multiple of 2. So 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 like that. So it will be x union y. So the number of elements in this will be what? These are like 10 elements. These are like 5 elements. So 10 plus 5, 15 is the answer. Okay. Now number elements in Z, it's 0, not 0. Number of elements in Z is actually, okay, I actually took that. Fine. Number of elements in set Z is very simple to understand. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's 6. And then 6 plus 5, 11. Should be the answer. And number of elements in X union Z. So X union Z is how much? X union Z will be including elements 1, 2, 3 to 10. And then 15 to 25. So that will be how many elements? 10 plus 11, that is 21 elements. Simple. Now it is asking you some other questions. Okay. First one is whether 5 belongs to y. Okay. But here you can see that y is actually having the elements as the multiple of 2. So 5 does not belongs to y. So this is false. 20 belongs to x. You can see that the x actually ranges from 1 to 10 only. So 20 can't belong to x. So this is false. The next one is number of elements in x intercept y is 5. So we just calculate up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 only is there. So this is true. And 15, 20, 25 belongs to z for sure, because it is having elements as 15, 20, 25 will be there. So it is a subset for sure. So true. Okay. So very easy question actually. Sets are very easy, and easy question only comes from the sets, and it is very much scoring. Okay. Now you have to draw the figure like this, and you have to shade the following set. Okay. Now this is also a very easy question to understand. Okay. So the first one, if you see, okay, let's do it turn by turn. A intercept B. So A intercept B is very, very simple. This is the answer for part A. You can just copy it up. Okay, first you can try it by yourself, and then you can just look it from here. Okay, I'm just going back. Then it is asking you A union B. So in that case, you know you will be taking all elements present in both A and B. Like this, you will be shading it up. Okay, so that's your A union B. Try out A complement. Okay, let's do it. So in A complement, you'll be taking all the part, you'll be shading all the part except A. That is your A complement. Okay, fine. Let's move back. Let's move back. Let's move back. Let's move back. Now the next question is A complement intercept B. So this is a good part. You need to take out A complement first. So A complement will be this red region. Yes or no? Fine. And then if we talk about B, so B is this region. Okay, so the common part, if you see, is this part only. Okay, so this will be your answer. Okay, for B complement. So this one actually, if I just shade it up in blue. So this will be your answer. Okay, fine. Let's move on. The next question is B intercept A. B complement intercept A. Again, you can do it by yourself first and then you can just see the solution which I'm writing over here. Okay, so B complement is basically what? Everything living B and then intercept A. So that means this particular region, the common part between them. Okay, so in this case, this will be the answer. This only this part. Okay, yeah, fine. Let's move on. The last one is B union A complement. Now let's talk about that. What's that? So first is B union A. So B union A will be consisting of all of this, and then we need to take its complement. So that means that leaving this A union B part will be sharing everything. So this blue region will be your answer for this question. Okay, so that's how you just proceed with this kinds of questions. Okay, it's very easy to understand, but yeah, it needs some practice which you can do while just seeing my lectures. Okay, and I would just suggest you that you can do it multiple times so that you can get a perfect idea about this. Fine, thank you. Let's move on. Okay, okay, so now let's move on with the other question, which says that we are having an universal set consisting of elements from 21 to 30, and there's a set A having elements as 22, 24, 24, 6, 28, 30. Set B elements are given, and then it is asking you find the members of the set A intercept B. I think this question is super duper easy. A intercept B, it will be how much? So just check it out. So 21, no. 24, yes. 27 or 26, no. 28, no. 30, yes. So two answers are there, 24 and 30 in this set. And then it is about A complement. So we'll be just in this from this universal set, we'll be removing the elements which are lying in set A. Okay, and that will be our final answer. So that will be 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, and that's the answer. Done? Yes. Let's move on. Now, the next question is about the letters of the alphabet. Okay, in this actually the first set is B, which is having letters as B, R, A, Z, I, L, Brazil, not Brazil but individual letters. Okay, and in I set we are having I, R, E, L, A, N, D. Okay, list the members of the set B union I. So that's very simple. You have to just write down the all the elements present in both without any repetition. Okay, so you can write it like this only first. A, Z, I, L, then I, R, E, L, A, N, T. Now you need to remove the repetitive elements. So B is actually one only over here. R is only one time, no, two times are there. So we are done with this. A is there, I think, one more time over here. Z is here only one time. I is there two times, so we'll be just writing it one time. And then L is there only one time, so one time. Then E is there, we'll write that. N is there, D is there. So this is your answer. Okay, and then it is about B intercept I. So we'll be just seeing the common elements between both. So B is not common, R is not common, A is common, Z is not common, I is common, L is common. So intercept part will be what? It will be A, I, L. Done. Very easy questions. Okay, now see these kinds of questions also. Very easy to understand. Like there are 32 students in a class. 5 do not study any languages, 15 study German. Okay, so 15 in total study in German, which includes the common region also. Okay, 18 study Spanish and 5 do not study any language, so it will be lying outside. Okay, then complete the Venn diagram. That's the part. So if this whole was 32, okay, and if this is 5, okay, so that means if you can understand one more thing over here, that A union B plus A union B complement will be equal to universal set, as I have already told you. So here actually you can see A union B, we don't know, we can take it out. A union B complement, this particular part you can see, and in that only one value, only this value is lying 5. And in universal set there are 32 students, so 32. So A union B equals to 27. So that means this particular part, the A union B, or this G union S, not A union B, G union S, you can say it like that. That should be 27. And for that, as I told you, you can keep it very simple. You can write it like this: number of elements in G plus number of elements in S. Okay, you can go like this, and then you can subtract number of elements in G intercept S. Okay, because we are just avoiding duplication over here. Okay, so number of elements in G is 15, number of elements in S is basically how much? 18 minus number of elements in G intercept S. So that's equal to 27. So it will be 33 minus 27 equals to number of elements in G intercept S. So that will be how much? 6. So this we got as 6. So if this is 6, so this particular part, if we just see, okay, this will be 11. Okay, not 11, 15 minus 6, so 9. And this particular part only, this highlighted, this part leaving the common region, so 18 minus 6, that's 12. Like that you can mention. Okay, I think you must have understood. Now in this question, in the Venn diagram below, you have to shade C intercept D complement. Okay, so first let's highlight C. So C is this part is C. And C intercept D complement. So D complement will be everything leaving D. So this region, everything leaving D. So this region. So what is the common region between one of them? Both of them. So the common region between both of them is basically this region only, which I'm marking it as red. That's our answer. Very simple question, and question like this only comes in exam. So don't worry about anything. Okay, now again, a very easy question if you understand the concept, and a very tough question if you don't understand the concept. Okay, here it is asking you the number of members of a leisure center using the exercise machine E, the swimming pool S, and the tennis court T is shown in the Venn diagram. Okay, it is asking you find the number of members using only the tennis courts. So only the tennis courts, so that will be only 60. Direct answer you can give in just 1 second like this. And then find the number of members using the swimming pool. So here it is not mentioning only the swimming pool, so you have to just add up all the things over here. So it will be 33 plus 5 plus 4 plus 8. So that will be how much? 33 plus 5, that's 38. 38 plus 4, that's 42. 42 plus 8, 50. So that's our answer. Done. Everything is very simple. Just you need to understand the concepts well. You need to proceed with them well. Okay? Yeah, this one also. Let's do it quickly. So here it says that the number of elements in universal set is 30. Number of elements in A intercept A complement intercept B, okay, is 2. And number of elements in A intercept B complement equals to 9. And number of elements in A union B equals to 23. And the Venn diagram shows some of this information. One information is given to us. It is asking you to find the number of elements in A intercept B. So I think let's proceed. Okay, so let's start doing the question up. Okay, so I will be marking all the things. The first one is already marked up, 30. The second one, number of elements in A intercept B complement. Sorry, A complement intercept B. That's the part. So A complement, so leaving A, and B intercept. So then that means this particular part. So they have given you at it as 2. Okay, and then the second part is A intercept B complement. So leaving B and intercepting with A. So this part they have given you as 9. Okay, and then N A union B is 23. So altogether it should be 23. So definitely. So now it's very easy for us. 9 plus x plus 2 should be equal to 23. because we are just adding it individually and there's no duplication, so we can directly add the things up. And that means 11 plus x will be equal to 23, and which will give us x equals to 12. So x equals to 12 is the part. Okay, now it is asking you find an element, so that's very easy, you can understand, yes or no? Yeah. Now let's do these questions very quickly, it's very easy. Try out it from your side and then we can start. Yeah, let's do it. So number of elements in universal set is given to us as 20. Number of elements in A union B complement is 3. So it has been mentioned over here. Number of elements in A is 10. So all together, including the common region, it is 10. Okay, and number of elements in B is 13. So all together, again, including the intercept part, is 13. Okay, so it is asking you what the Venn diagram shows some of the information, find n A intercept B. Now the point is total number of element is 20 and A union B complement is 3. So I have already told you this thing multiple times that it is a very useful thing. A union B plus A union B complement, number of elements in A union B plus number of elements in A union B complement will be always equal to this universal set, number of elements in universal set. Okay, so number of elements in A union B, if you just see over here, is how much? It is what we don't know. Okay, but we know the other part, that is how much? 3, and the universal set is 20, so number of elements in A union B should be 70. Now this particular part we can calculate it by the fact that it should be equal to number of elements in A plus number of elements in B, and to avoid duplication we'll be just subtracting n number of elements in A intercept B equals to 17. Number of elements in A is 10, number of elements in B is 13, minus number of elements in A intercept B, let's take it as x, so equals to 17. So the value should be equal to 23 minus 17 equals to x, that means x equals to 6. So we got the intercept part, that's x equal to 6, so 6 is the answer for this question. Hopefully you must have understood this thing. I told you the things are very easy now. Okay, if you must have understood the basics well. Okay, basics are very important in mathematics. Here it says that there's an universal set where we are having element x such that x is an integer from 1 to 10. So it consists of elements 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 10. Okay, and the first thing is that set A consists of elements which are even. So it consists of elements which are even. Okay, so that means it should be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And set B, about set B we don't know anything, but yeah, 4 belongs to A intercept B, so 4 lies over here for sure. Okay, and number of elements in A intercept B is 1, so 4 is the only element. So leaving that, all elements will be lying over here. That means what? That means 2, 6, 8 and 10 will be lying over here. And there's one more clue, A union B complemented is 179, so 179 is also lying outside. So leaving that, whatever is there will be lying on this region, yes or no? So what elements are left? So 3 is left, 4 is there, 5 is not there, so 5 will be there, 6 is not there, 7 is there, 6 is there, 8 is there, 9 is there, 10 is there, so only 3, 5 is lying in B. So yeah, we are done with the Venn diagram. Again I'm telling you, it's a very easy chapter if you understood the concepts and the basics well. Just see this question, that Venn diagram shows a universal set, this E, and 3 sets ABC are there. 6, 3, 8, 2, 5 and 4 represent the number of elements. Okay, and you have to find number of elements in A union B. Very simple, I think, very simple. Just add the things up. Okay, because these are like individual data given to you, so now the things are very easy. 6 plus 3 plus 8 plus 2 plus 5, that will be your answer. Okay, because no duplication is happening, so we can just directly add things up. Okay, and we can take out the answer. 9 plus 8, 17, 17 plus 2, 19, 19 plus 5, that's 24. So 24 should be our answer. Please check it out. Okay, again see this question. This year 40 students have each traveled by one or more of plane, train and boat. 7 had traveled so let's mark it as 40 first. 7 have traveled one only by plane. 7 travel only by plane. So 7. only by plane, not any other thing, not over here. So this particular region actually 7. 11 have traveled only by train, so 11 over here, and 9 have traveled only by boat, so this is over here. Okay, and n number of elements in P intercept T. Okay, P intercept T is basically this part. P intercept T, this is the whole part. So this is how much? This is 8. Okay, then the next is number of elements in B intercept T is 3. B intercept T is 3. Give me a second. B intercept T is 3. And the number of elements in B intercept P is 6. B intercept P is 6. So this part is 6. Yeah, fine. Now the things are very simple for us again. Okay, and it's directly plotted, so don't need to do much over here. So just be fine. Okay, and again these kinds of question I think you will be able to do it. A and B are two sets. Okay, number of this universal set is 37. Number of elements in A in 22 altogether. Common part is 12. Okay, and so this part will be how much? This will be 22 minus 12, that is how much? 10. Okay, if this is 10, 12 and A union B is 30, so 10 plus 12 plus, let's say this is x, so 10 plus 12 plus x will be 30. So that means the value of x will be how much? 30 minus 22, that's 8. So this should be it. Very simple, I'm telling you. Everything is very simple. Okay. Now this question, I would love to have the answer in the comment section. I will individually just check it up and I will tell you whether your answer is correct or not. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about this particular question, which says that some students in a school were asked for the following question: do you have a dog, a cat, or a rabbit? 28 have a dog for sure. Okay, so the number of elements in D is 28. Number of elements, so 18 have a cat, so the number of elements in C will be how much? 18. 20 have a rabbit. Always try to write like this. This will help you in future. Okay. 8 have both a cat and a rabbit. So the number of elements in C intercept R is how much? 8. 9 have both a dog and a rabbit. So dog and a rabbit. So that's how much? 9. And X has number of elements in D intercept R. Okay, that means both the guy who are having both dog and a cat, so that's X. And 6 have a dog, a cat, and a rabbit. So this is like a common part. Okay, so it's like D intercept C intercept R. Okay, that is 6. And 5 have not got a dog or a cat, so it's like number of elements in D union C union R complement, leaving everything up. Okay, so using this information, you have to just mark out the answers. Okay, very easy question. Again, I'm telling you. Okay, it may look very tough initially, but if you start marking it up very carefully, you will get the answer. So the number of elements in D is 28. Okay, but you can see the following things. Okay, that the middlemost region is what? This is 5. Okay, the middlemost region is 6. So this is 6. Number of elements in D intercept C that they have given. C intercept R they have given. Yeah, D intercept R. Okay, this is D intercept C. Sorry, that's what the mistake I made. Fine, no issues. So they must have given D intercept R, that is 9. So if this whole is 9, okay, so the point is that this particular region will be 9 minus 6, that is 3. Okay, yeah, so that the combination gives us the 9. Fine. Now we know also have got the data that C intercept R is 8. Okay, so if this whole is 8, so this particular part only will be 2. Okay, that means 6 plus 2 is 8. That's how the thing goes on. And this we don't know, so this whole was x, so this will be x minus 6. I think you understood this thing. Yes or no? Yeah. So the point is, and the rest we can mark out the things very easily, just like we know that the number of elements in R is how much? 20. So out of 20, 6 plus 3 plus 2, that is 11, is already been marked. Okay, so the left part is how much? 9. So you can see now 9 plus 2, 11, 11 plus 6, 17, 17 plus 3, 20. So this is satisfied now. Okay. Now let's come to any of the parts. We can start with the D part also. It's completely fine. So in D, if you just see the total number of elements is 28 given over here. Okay. So 28 is the total number of elements. We don't know about this part. Okay. So let's mark it out like that only. Okay. So the point is, if you can understand one thing over here, that okay, fine. So try to understand one thing over here, that this 28 will be equals to y plus 3 plus 6, 9 plus x minus 6. So that will be how much ultimately? That will be 28 minus 9, that is 19, 19 plus 6, 25. 25 equals to y plus x, or y can be written as 25 minus x. We can mention it like that. Yes or no? So we can mention it like 25 minus x, because everything should be in terms of this only. Okay, and we don't have any other choice because we are not being given with A union B or something like that. In this D union C union R, so we can't do anything. We have to write in terms of x only. Okay, so you can see, give the numbers in terms of x whenever necessary. And similarly, we can take this as z, and since it is given to us that n number of elements in C is 18, so z plus x minus 6 plus 6 plus 2 should be equals to how much? That should be equal to 18. So ultimately it will be z, this minus 6 plus 6 gets cancelled out. Okay, so ultimately it will be how much? It will be x plus 2. Yeah, fine. So it will be x plus 2 equals to 18. So that means z equals to 16 minus x. So this will be 16 minus x. So like that actually you can write the things up very easily. Okay, I think you must have got it. Yes or no? Things are very easy to understand over there. Fine. Well, that's all from my side. Hope you must have got this particular segment of sets. Okay, which is very important. Okay, because one sure short question will come from this chapter for sure, either in your paper 1, paper 2 or paper 4. Okay, so just get ready for this. Okay, then thank you so much. Cheers, take care, bye bye. Let's see you in the next segment, dear. Bye.